Caitlin Clark of NWSL debate divides soccer fans. Trinity Rodman is realistically 17,035, that's the average away game attendance for the Indiana Fever in the 2024 WNBA season. Read that again, yes, not home, away. For anyone wondering whether that number is high or low, let's give you some context. The second highest away crowd belongs to the New York Liberty, with an average of 12,729. So what's the reason behind the Fever drawing 5,000 more fans, even on the road? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than the Caitlin Clark effect. Regarded as one of the cornerstones of the WNBA's emphatic growth, the American basketballer has not only redefined the very sport she plays, but also transformed the overall landscape of the women's game. In fact, call her one of the crucial economic engines of women's basketball, as hardly anyone would have imagined such growth. Forget that away attendance feat for a while. Even back in her junior and senior years with the University of Iowa, the star point guard solely used to garner record-breaking crowds, while also leaving millions of global television viewers in awe. Well, at least a study from the Common Sense Institute Iowa thinks so. Apparently, Clark's presence alone contributed an estimated $52.3 million to the state's GDP over her 4-year college career. Now, as a pro, one can imagine how much her stardom must have risen as she retains a dominant stature that has managed to help unlock new economic, financial, and fandom horizons. Heck, let's give you another example, Caitlin Clark's number 22 jersey. Guess what? It ranks second on the list of best-selling jerseys across both the WNBA and NBA, trailing only Stephen Curry. The moment she was drafted by Indiana as the number 1 overall pick in April 2024, her jersey sold out in less than an hour. That made Caitlin the top-selling draft night pick in Nike's history. It doesn't end here. The Des Moines, Iowa native even managed to pip the likes of Jalen Brunson, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Victor Wembanyama, and Luka Doncic. So you can imagine the kind of impact Caitlin Clark has made, let alone talking about her achievements. To name a few, on the domestic front, she was named the WNBA Rookie of the Year and led the league in assists in her debut season. Aside from making the WNBA All-Star, an All-WNBA first-team selection, the 23-year-old was a member of the WNBA All-Rookie team. She was also the number 1 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft and holds the distinction of having the top-selling draft night jersey in Nike history. On the international stage, Clark showcased early signs of success. The latter was named the MVP of the FIBA Under-19 World Cup in 2021. Even before her college days, she was honored as a McDonald's All-American and crowned Iowa Miss Basketball in 2020, which no less than marked the beginning of a generational talent.